Hello and welcome to my free internal family systems parts mapping course. My name is Kylie Feller and I will be guiding you through this. It's a bit more than a parts mapping course. I did have another free version of that, and I thought it was about time that I updated it. It's been a couple years. So I will be teaching a little bit of an intro to IFS. You might be new to it, you might be quite experienced. I always find that it can be fun to hear another practitioner explain the model in different ways. I will be doing a brief introduction of IFS and parts. We'll be doing an exercise to help you identify different parts, which will help with being able to parts map more in your life, being able to identify and notice kind of who's showing up and how to develop a relationship with those parts as you move through life. I'm also going to go a little deeper into this course. We're going to be looking at what is self energy, some exercises to access self, and we'll be doing a bit of IFS journaling. So, kind of going a little deeper with your parts as well. If you don't know already, I do have an IFS daily parts journal published on Amazon and Etsy. I did also want to just start by introducing myself a little bit. You may have come across me before. I have a lot of resources like on Insight Timer. I've written some blogs, podcasts. I've presented at the IFS conference. I am a level 3 certified IFS counselor. I love this model. It has personally transformed my life. I am a continual student. I get, continual counseling with my own therapist. I feel like that's part of what this work is that you are really staying in touch with your parts and continuing to go deeper and deeper into the work. It's just this continual learning. But what I have found is a lot of my life now is living from a lot of self energy, from, really understanding what it means to be self-led. It doesn't mean that you still don't have parts and that they still don't have burdens and that you're like navigating life. I just find that there is a lot more freedom in my life and a lot more curiosity and a lot more joy and presence than I ever thought possible when I started this journey a long time ago. I think I was 11 years old when I knew I was going to be a counselor because I needed to heal a lot of complex trauma. And then I've done it. So that really feels like a beautiful gift to myself. And now I get to share that with other people. I did want to share, some of the people that have informed how I practice and like helped me train in this model are people like Pam Krause. She was my level 1 and level 3 teacher, and I've taken some of her additional courses. Mike Elkin, I absolutely love his work. And Cinco, of course, Richard Swartz, Fran Booth. I've done a lot of work with Robert Falconer. I work a lot in ancestral and legacy burdens, cultural burdens, and a lot with unattached burdens. That's been a huge journey in my own system, and then also helping clients with that too. I've worked with Patricia Rich on self-led sexuality, and I recently have been really diving into the work of Locke Kelly, and I took his course on effortless mindfulness and an IFS recently, which has really transformed my life and how I practice. So continually growing. I love that about IFS, that it's a continual growth model and integrating it with other models as well. One thing I'll say too, if you're taking this course, I will add you to my email list. If you don't want to be a part of it, you can just unsubscribe when you see that. I don't send a lot of emails out, but just extra resources that I find really inspiring as I move through my own journey and different offerings that I might have. I do online workshops. I do in-person retreats. So if that's something you're interested in, then you'll get some of those updates as that becomes available. I am also a TRE provider, tension or trauma release exercises. I will be having a book coming out soon on that. There will be other resources on my website that help you in that somatic practice. I really like integrating somatic practices with IFS to really help with the nervous system and also the wisdom that's inside of our body, which is also often attached to that embodied sense of self energy. I have a number of different workshops online. I offer a really intensive IFS immersion course that is 40 hours with free participants. So we really dive deep into embodying the model into your own system and then guiding somebody else. So it's for kind of coaches, counselors, other practitioners that want to integrate IFS or develop your own IFS practice. I think those are just kind of all the housekeeping things that I wanted to cover. I'm so glad that you're here. As you move through the course, if there are any questions that come up or reflections, please feel free to reach out to me. My practice is often open also to one-on-one. So if you feel called to reach out to work with me, or you know somebody who is looking to work with somebody, I find that I help a lot of people get better. So people come, something showing up in their life, we help them develop a relationship to those parts and to self-energy, and then they'll go and live their life. So um, feel don't be scared to reach out if you would like to connect. Okay, so welcome. And I'll make another video to kind of introduce IFS and get you going on connecting more deeply with your own inner system.